Chrissy, good morning. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you, I don't think, since high school.
Oh, I don't think so. I've
It,
missed you.
I know I missed you too. I will say that I have seen your husband Brett, and since then saw him at ETSU. But the most important thing I think in your life is that you're a mother, right?
Yes, I have three kids. I have Kaylin, who is 15, and Macy, who is 6, and Reed, who is 2.
I think it's safe to say you have your hands full.
Absolutely, yes.
And in order to start that family, you are, of course, a Sullivan Central graduate. But tell me a little bit about what your career path and educational path was after you left high school.
Okay. Well, I did not go to a 4-year college. That was my plan at first, but life just led me in a different direction. And I did not go to college right out of high school. I worked and got married really young, and continued to work. Had Kaylin, which is my 15-year-old, and she had a lot of health problems when she was born. She was having therapy every week, multiple doctor's appointments, and school just did not seem like something that I would be able to do. But I had a friend who was able to get me a good job at Wellmont Health System, and I loved it. I knew that being in a hospital was something that I wanted to do, and it took me a while to be able to get back in, to even thinking about going back to school. But I knew if I wanted to move up the ladder like I wanted to, that is something that I needed to do. And it took me about, I guess, 13 years to get to the point where I was able to go back to school. And I picked Northeast because I needed something with flexibility. At that point, I had 2 kids, and my second daughter had even more health issues than my first daughter did. So I needed definitely something that was flexible and that would fit in my budget. Because I knew I wanted to do something with healthcare, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do nursing or administration, and didn't want to have to worry about paying, out for different things that I wouldn't end up doing. And Northeast was perfect for what I needed. The flexibility was great. The teachers that I had were so encouraging, because sometimes it was hard, staying up really late, doing your work after the kids are gone to bed, and then having to get up and do full-time work. It was difficult, but my time at Northeast was great. And I encourage Kaylin, even now I'm already talking about college and how she should definitely, consider doing a 2-year community college at first, to just be more comfortable. I felt like, and the flexibility. I know when you first get out of high school, you may not need that flexibility, but just the encouragement that the professors gave me, I feel like is, beneficial to anyone, especially young ones just getting out of high school. And after I obtained my associates at Northeast, I got the word out there to just different departments, and my goal was to be in the corporate office. And I'm there. That's where I'm sitting out of right now, because we're in cubicles inside and there's just a few of us, so I'm in my car. But that is where I'm at now. I am in the supply chain at Ballad Health, since Wellmont and Mountain States merged. And I love it, and I contribute a lot of that to being, able to go to Northeast and finally taking that step and feeling like this is something that I really need to do for myself and for my kids.
For you and for those people that know me, it's not often that I'm speechless. But I don't know what else to say. I think you put it really eloquently. I just want to point out that you 13 years later went to school with 2 kids. I think you said you were working full time at the time.
Yeah.
You set yourself a goal, and for how many ever years you pursued working at at Wellmont and then in the Ballad, you're there. You're in the parking lot right now, but you're there. That's a really amazing story. And I want to point out that your husband also attended Northeast State. So it's a family matter, and hopefully we'll see your 15-year-old in dual enrollment classes in her maybe sophomore or junior year in high school. I really appreciate you being so forthcoming with the trials and tribulations, and I will tell you that it was difficult for me working part-time, going to Northeast State with no kids, and I have no idea how you did it, but I have all the admiration for you, and I really appreciate you spending some time sharing your personal testimony. Maybe this will encourage another mother of two who has dreams or aspirations to reach for her potential.
Absolutely. I hope so. And that's one reason I thought this would be, a great opportunity for those that feel like they're stuck and there's not really, much they can do, but there is. You just got to stick with it.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for taking a little bit of time out. Next time we'll have coffee or tea. It'll probably be virtual, but that's okay. And until then, I wish you all the best. Thank you for everything that you and everyone at Ballad are doing to keep us safe. And tell Brett I said hello.
All right, I will. Thank you.
Take care.